The Mike and Tony Show is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised.
Yo, this is Jordan, aka Mr. Misfit. You just tuned in to the Mike and Tony Show. Yeah.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Episode 250. We have reached
Another milestone.
Yeah, some kind of milestone.
Another
right?
milestone.
250 is a lot.
It is.
It's a lot of times we sat down and bullshitted. I'm feeling like we're really in a groove right now. We got our table back. You know I'm OCD.
Yeah.
Pierce has seen, and you see it in the videos. This set has changed roughly 17,000 times since the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah.
But I'm like that in my life. I like clean shit out, start over, wipe the slate blank, you know.
Yeah.
How are you doing, buddy? How are you this morning? You were running a little late because you overslept.
Yeah.
This morning.
It's Sunday.
Well, it's Sunday, but also, did you do your recovery stuff yesterday?
Yeah.
That's what
So I got some good sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't wear my watch this time though because I knew.
I couldn't wait. I wanted to ask you
Because I knew it was gonna.
I'm like, get 100 for us, Pierce, just so I can show it to Myra.
You were dead.
I'll show it to Mai.
You were
show it
dead
to Tiara
for a portion of your sleep last night. Your heart actually stopped.
Good sleep is so important, dude.
Yeah.
So important. Yesterday,
Yeah.
got an e-bike.
Oh.
Yeah, brother. I got a dope e-bike. Let me pull
Okay.
the cameras here. I'll show you a picture of it. Yeah, so it's not ready yet because they have the demo one that you ride around and test and whatnot. And then if you like it, they have boxes in the back and there's assemblers and they put the whole thing together for you. And
But yours wasn't there.
well, no, they don't put it together until you buy the bike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I remember I told you I applied for the voucher.
Yeah.
And I got the voucher. So I got
Yeah,
a whole bunch of money knocked off of it. So it's like, have you seen Mai's or no? You haven't even seen her e-bike,
No,
have you?
no.
Okay. So
I mean,
that
we've talked about it.
doesn't give you any context.
Yeah, we've talked
So
about it.
I'll put the camera on me for a second. I'll show it to you first here.
Yeah, those are nice, dude.
Hell yeah.
Does that fold and everything too?
Mine does not.
Okay.
Mine's does. Damn, that's so bright. It won't like quite show it all the way. I also, because I'm a teacher, I guess you get like a free accessory or something like that. Yeah. So I got this like crate type of thing. It's like a metal box with a nice liner on the bottom of it. And it literally just clips onto the back because the back kind of comes with that little rack already on it.
So it's like a little basket or
Yeah,
something
it's
like
so
that.
perfect, dude. I was immediately like, I could either put my backpack in it because you can just strap everything.
Yeah.
Or I could, like, those weekends when I have those bags of papers I have to take home to grade, just stack them up, wrap up that canvas bag, strap it down on there, and I'm good to go.
That's dope.
Hell yeah.
Dang,
So I'm going
dude.
to be riding my bike a lot more now.
That is cool, man.
Yeah. So I'm really excited.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
To e-bikes. And I ended up doing like a really deep dive on e-bikes and the history of them. When would you guess? If you had to guess, when was the first e-bike made? When would you guess?
1958.
Wow, that's way further back than I would have guessed. No, 18.
What?
Was it 1890 or
18?
1850? Yeah, let me pull it up real quick just so I can.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. The history is kind of crazy. Looking for. It doesn't. Okay, here it is. This is the breakdown by like era. So the origins, 1890s, 1910s. Ogden Bolton Jr. in the U.S. filed one of the earliest patents for an electric bicycle. His design had a direct drive rear hub motor powered by a 10-volt battery under the seat. Two things. 10 volt, is that equivalent? Is that like close to like a 9-volt?
Well, nowadays, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's not a lot, right? Two, under your butt. Is that the place for a battery? Because I think about that. I think about that when I buy e-bikes. Because in the past, if there's defects, those things can, just like phones, can burst into flames and have issues. You don't want that shit under your ass. Okay, so then it went dormant from the 1920s to the 80s. And it was really because, gasoline engines started dominating everything. So people backed off. So basically nothing happened from the 1920s to the 1980s. And then in the 90s, things started to change. It was first in Canada. There was something called the Zyke. I got a picture of this thing too. It's pretty stupid. Look at this thing.
Oh, wow.
So this is a guy riding a Zyke. And I looked it up, and there's some, I don't know if I can't tell if I'm in the camera or not, but there's some now that are called Zykes, and they sort of look similar, but they're now, they have them at like Walmart and stuff like that. So it's been like really commercialized, but they're like these, they have these things, Mike, like a, what do you call that?
Shocks?
Almost like a, what's that machine called? The elliptical.
Okay.
It's almost like that, and it makes them go. Those are like some modern thing that are called Zykes now. But the original Zyke was that thing.
Oh,
that
I know what
saw.
you're talking about now. The ones that,
They're
like a scooter, like a big ass scooter now.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then really, I think the earliest of ideas that were close to what we're seeing now started just after that, 95 to 97. It was Yamaha and Panasonic, and they started producing pedal assist bikes. And everyone went crazy for those because they were pedal assist and there was no throttle.
Yeah.
They were considered, they didn't have to be street legal.
Okay.
So anybody could just ride a bike.
Yeah.
Right. Any bike.
Yep.
So that was when that started. And then from then on 2000s to now, it's just exploded. Technology keeps getting better. Batteries, as battery technology changes, I think everything electric kind of changes.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was wild, though. When I found out it was like in the 1800s.
1800s, yeah, that is wild. I mean, because I was just trying to look up the battery and what a battery looked like in the 1800s, and they're pretty big and bulky then. 10 volt.
A 10 volt.
Yeah.
I wonder if that makes a difference in the power of it.
I don't know.
Because I just wouldn't think. I mean, try to imagine running a bike.
Yeah. So anybody Google that. Google a 10 volt battery in the 1800s, and it's fairly large.
You have a picture there? I want to see a picture.
I just clicked out of it.
Oh, that's okay. Don't sweat
like
it.
that.
Don't sweat it.
Kind of like that. It's one of the styles. It's a fucking big ass battery, dude. Yeah. And Google it, you guys. Just Google it.
It looks like an outdoor lantern.
Yeah, but no, yeah. I mean, it's definitely, and they called them like wet cells, right? Because they obviously had to have the water in there and everything to.
Oh, I don't know.
Or whatever's in
some
the
kind of
batteries.
conductor.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's cool though,
Yeah. Dude, and it's so great. So this thing, I am scared to even get it all the way up to top speed. So Myra's top speed is 20. It goes to 28.
Okay.
But when I was test riding it, dude, I hit 25 and I was like, yo.
Yeah. 25 is a residential car, bro.
Yeah.
That's a residential car in a neighborhood. That's pretty fast, bro. You biff on that. That's going to hurt.
No. I wear my helmet religiously.
Yeah.
I don't ride without a helmet. But still, yeah, you can fuck yourself up. In fact, the guy who sold it to me totally jacked himself up.
Oh my God.
I learned because, like you and me, we're pretty friendly people.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't be. I should work on it more, but I'm very physical. Like if somebody says something funny and he said something hella funny, I patted him on the shoulder and he was like, oh, hold on. No, I have and he told me he showed me the x-ray, bro. He like shattered his whole collarbone.
No. Oh God.
It's such a fucking disaster. And he showed me his helmet. And he showed me the back of it, and he wears like it makes me want to get one. He wears like those motorcycle style ones,
yeah,
like the
dirt bike
the
ones.
black.
Almost like a dirt bike one,
not the ones that go over your face.
Okay. I know what you're talking about, like the old.
Yeah,
old
they look like
ones,
I picture somebody with like
chopper,
chops, yeah, like
that,
your old bike.
Yeah.
But he showed the back to me, dude, and those things are solid as hell.
Yeah,
and it was just had deep grooves dug into the back, like where he had hit the asphalt or something like that. I was like, holy shit, bro. And I would have thought, no offense, but God bless this guy. But I would have thought he had some sort of brain thing going on.
Yeah.
But I think he's always been like this.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy was non-stop puns. You should ask Maya about it before you leave today. I'm not exaggerating. It was to the point where it gets awkward, like waiting for it to end. He was a cool dude. I really liked the guy. But my God, dude. And he was like some kind of savant because he would do them on the spot, but he would just ramble.
Yeah.
Like he would say like, oh yeah, I had a girlfriend who was a geologist. She broke up with me. And, yeah, my stalactites haven't. He just starts fucking going. And they all are making sense, but they're just like, ugh. Oof, yeah, oof, okay. But no, he had fucked himself up though.
Jeez,
so I was like,
25 miles an hour is fucking decent.
Yeah. Well, and he has 5 electric bikes, he said.
Yeah.
So who knows? He showed me this one he's like the most proud of, and it's like the Red Rocket, it's called.
It's probably like 40 miles an
Probably
hour.
remove the governor. It goes
Oh
fucking
my
60.
God, dude. Jeez, dude. Yeah.
Well, they're about to change things because a lot of kids are fucking themselves up on
Yeah.
them.
That
Because
and scooters, dude.
Huh?
Scooters can get pretty
Oh,
fucking fast too, bro.
Dude, all these things. There's anything where you're not in a car, right? Where you have no protection around you. You're just chilling. There's not even a belt holding you onto the thing. Nothing.
Yeah.
You're just fucking out there. Whether it's a motorcycle, a scooter, a bicycle, whatever it is, and you're flying down the road, dude. That's why 28 miles. I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever take it to max. That's crazy.
That is crazy. It's so funny to me because, like, as you think about it, like, think about these people that are making these bikes or whatever, or just anything in general, right? It's like, all right, a human walks at this speed. Like, all right, we'll make it go this fast to make it, convenient.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we can make it faster.
Like, always.
Like, yeah, we could, huh?
There's no end
Yeah,
to that.
and it wouldn't affect the weight of it or anything or the cost. What? We can make it faster
Yeah.
just for no reason? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
Do it. I know. It's exciting for me
Do
because
it.
it saves so much mileage on the car. And now that Jillian's driving,
Yeah.
so that we're usually a car down with that. And then Mike can just use the truck for whatever she needs to. And
Yeah.
it's going to be my main thing. The only things that are going to stop me from riding to work is going to be like snow,
Yeah.
rain,
Weather.
ice.
Weather.
Cold, don't care.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll put a jacket on. I'm
Yeah.
fine. I'll be fine. Got Irish blood, bro. Cold is fine. Yeah. No, I'm so
It's
I'm
cold. Is it cold in Ireland?
ish. No,
No, okay.
it's
It's
not.
like a
It's
temperate
not
zone.
like frigid.
Yeah, I was like,
It's just always cold though. It doesn't.
If
really,
you would have said I'm Norwegian or something like that, I'd be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. Well, I have some of that too.
Yeah, you're 90,
Well, it blends in.
98%
Yeah.
Northeastern European.
Fucking white, dude. Yeah, that's not cool anymore, man. It was never cool. It's fucking white history is pretty rude.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Yeah.
It's no. escaping
I
it.
don't know if it's just white history, but also like religion is also pretty rude.
Sure.
I mean, there was the Holy Wars,
Yeah.
specifically designed to convert people.
Jesus needed people to die, you know?
and
how it is.
Yeah. But it's funny that you say that because, like, again, in my game that I play, there's some political talk that happens in there too. And one of the comments that had me dying was one of my members was like, I was like, oh my God, I can't stand when started going around, a rant about politics and everything like that. And,
Yeah, sure.
and it was like, and I just can't get behind it. She's like, I almost lost my job the other day because of something that I said against Trump and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, don't do that. I was like, you gotta be careful, she's like, I couldn't keep it quiet. She goes, we're white, but we're non-practicing whites.
If only.
I just started cracking. I was like, oh my gosh, you're hilarious.
That is funny. Yeah, I bet you. How many white people would get rid of their whiteness if they could? I bet you the truth is dark. Didn't mean any pun by that. But that is a thing too.
Yeah.
That's the thing is we have all these implicit bias like in our language. And that's one of them, dude. That we always say no one ever talks about it. It's like darkness, it's dark. That automatically means evil or bad or it's loaded language.
Well, Chris Rock had made that comment in one of his stand-ups that he did, talking about like he was like, and he's like, I get in front, it's like being white has its privileges, obviously white privilege. He goes, but he's like, not a single one of you white people on this stage in this auditorium would trade places with me. Right. He goes, and I'm rich. He was like, and I'm rich. He's like, and none of y'all would trade places with me.
Yeah. Because everybody knows it's true.
Yeah.
Well, some people claim they don't.
Yeah.
But it
Oh,
really
it's fair.
is true.
Everything's fair.
People don't talk about that because the wokeness fucked everything up, bro.
Yeah.
People think everything like that, all those ideas are crazy. Anything that sounds remotely like that is crazy. But the truth is there's implicit bias. Like, unless you're just straight up racist, honestly, like people like to argue that, all these, ethnic minorities are in jail at a higher rate because they commit crimes more. And it's as simple as that. It stops right there. That's all you need to know. not understanding like, yeah, but it's a country built on slavery, and you think about how immigrants have been treated historically and how it's evolved and how everything's built off the backs of immigrants, quite frankly. So you get to this point now and you're like, well, why are they all in jail? It's like, I don't know. We should need to take a look at the bigger system on like why that is, right?
Yeah.
But there's plenty of people who would say, just wait till the comments, always the comments.
Flying.
Yeah.
No.
You know, I have a no reply policy. I replied to one guy.
Yeah, I know.
Just when you saw that.
I remember that, yeah.
No. Just now. Just recently,
okay.
like yesterday. Just because it was, I can't remember what post. I don't even remember. But there was people going after each other and getting mad in the comments. And he said, what did he say? One, this is boring. Two, blah, blah, blah. And he's just like lists this whole analysis. And he spent all his time writing this comment.
Oh, wow.
So I just replied and I just said, yeah, you're here. Thank you for the comment. or thank you for watching.
The engagement. Yeah. Thanks for the engagement.
I should have said engagement. I said thank you for watching. But just so you know, Guy, I know you're out there. You're probably watching this clip right now.
Yeah.
People get bent out of shape about a lot of things.
Oh,
days.
dude. Yeah.
But
that's, I mean, in everything, like even fucking video games, dude.
I know that's what you're saying. That's crazy.
Like in my game currently right now.
Yeah.
We have this player. I don't want to say his name because obviously he thrives on the attention. And he's just going through. He's the strongest player in our server. And he thought that his alliance was done wrong and dirty. He was like, he left his alliance just to come ash us and to attack all of our people. And you're like, dude, you have no idea what's going on. And so I was like, oh my God, dude. Yeah. And it's just going off and just being angry all the time. Just chill out, bro.
I know.
It's a fucking game.
And I think that's a big part of raising kids. By the way, I saw a picture of Callie somewhere, wherever you posted that.
Yeah.
My God, she's getting big, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
She's like a young lady.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't it weird how the time goes by so fast? But yeah, raising kids, I think a big part of that is teaching them how to navigate the world, because everywhere you go, whether it's traffic, particularly you can see it exemplified in the internet, right? You see all the assholes in the world.
Yeah.
And assholes are not assholes because they want to be usually. Some maybe. But it's because they're in pain. Something happened. Something went wrong. They're not happy. They're not satisfied. They feel slighted. They feel wronged in some way.
Yeah.
So it's always coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
And if you can just recognize that and don't take things personally, you can navigate the world better.
Yeah.
You know, when people come at you anger, it's so hard to not mirror the way somebody comes at you. If somebody comes at you in a really aggressive way, it's very hard to not immediately get aggressive back.
Yeah.
The meditation's been helping me a lot, Pierce. It has. Every morning I work out, and then when I finish working out, I sit right here and meditate for a few and just take breaths. Yeah. So some days my brain just won't shut the fuck up the whole time. And some days I do pretty good. And I'm just like in my breath, just out of, just in the present moment and out of my head. But it makes a difference in those moments when somebody comes at you and you've already done that morning, and you just remember immediately, like, take a breath before you say anything.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Yeah, before you hold on, digest this for a second. Let's look at it. Why is this person? Because everyone feels such a pressure, I think, to reply immediately to everything in life.
Yeah,
not
everything needs a response.
No, and I think there's times where, for me in the past, I would stress because that they could say, "Oh, they read my message" or something like that. So I read your message, right?
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing is that you got to just take your time in life and do what you got to do and not become a slave to all this really cool technology that we have. It's awesome. But the day that we're the slave to it isn't when it's really a problem.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. No, when you were talking about Callie earlier.
Good Lord, dude. She looks
like
a woman.
That's what I was telling you. I was like, the bigger she gets, again,
it's
the bigger I get.
Literally true so far. For both of us, can I say that?
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I know. Do you still wear mostly an XL?
Yeah.
I wear double X's now for the
Shh.
most part. Yeah, bro. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So we get bigger and bigger as the kids.
Yeah.
Were you going to go somewhere with that?
No.
You were saying you were just basically Exhibit A.
Yeah. The bigger she gets, the bigger I get, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we need to do the Den of Thieves dollar on the kiddos. Like,
remind me, what's this?
The Den of Thieves is like when the boy comes over to pick up the girl for prom, and 50 Cent takes the kid into the garage.
In the garage, and they're all there.
They're all there hanging out.
Yeah, let's go, bro.
That can be me, you, Jaden. You know, who else?
Mark.
Mark, yeah.
Have you seen? He's so fucking stupid big right now.
Yeah, he's getting big again, yeah.
He's getting so big.
But I'm just saying, like, all of us in the garage, and
Yeah.
but it'd probably be somebody that you guys already know, not a new person.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's the great thing is that we try to be that house. You know, the kids all hang out here. Their friends are here. We have a really open relationship with our kids, and you never know. I don't be that guy who like said it publicly on a podcast, and then Tony Dollar, podcaster, his daughter turned out to whatever. Those things happen, but we stay close with our kids, so that we stay close with their friends, so we know what their circle looks like. We know the kind of things they're up to, and there's not surprises all the time. And every once in a while, that happens. Yeah, all of a sudden, something's like, where are you? Oh, you're with who? Okay, we need to talk when you get home. I've never heard this name. I don't know who the fuck that person is. Let me get on the same page with you so I know who that is. Just because I think that's a big part of raising kids too. I don't know why it's on my head today, raising kids. Because they all had homecoming last night, probably.
Yeah, probably.
And so they were all decked out with their friends and just having a really good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they got home before Mai Tai. She got home at 2 a.m.
Your wife from her out sisters. There partying. Dog.
Yeah, it's so unlike her, dude. This is a lady who's in bed by like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So,
well, last night was the UFC fights. Did you watch any of those?
I didn't. Dude. No, I don't even know who fought yesterday.
It was what was it? Magavedov and Paera,
the cousin, right, or whatever.
Yeah, okay. And Paera. There was a championship fight. Well, then the fight before that too was Sandhagen and God dang it, I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
I'm pulling.
But the fights are fun. The fights are great. But 38.
Oh, Sandhagen and I can't say that name. It's Merab though.
Yeah, Merab. Yeah. Corey and Merab. That one was good. At one point in time, dude, I thought fucking Sandhagen was knocked out. Because he just got mopped.
Got rocked.
And like Herb was sitting there like this, like ready to get in there.
Yeah.
And like interject and get in there. And then like Sandhagen all of a sudden like found a way up, dude. He just got back up. But it was nice because Corey's from Aurora.
Yeah.
So, and then the fight before that, the Khalil and Yuri fight. Oh my God, Dollar. Khalil was rocking Yuri like for the first 2 rounds, and then Yuri.
Does he have a shaved head now?
Who, Yuri?
Yeah, he does. Huh?
Yeah, he shaved his head.
Yeah,
and then Yuri, bro, the 3rd round knocks him out. He was getting worked.
I liked him. That's cool.
The first 2 rounds, he's getting rocked, bro.
And then he was fighting Roundtree.
Yeah, dude, Roundtree is huge.
I'm going to see a picture of this guy. I've definitely heard the name. I don't know for sure.
And he's a hard hitter. And he got hit. Like I said, Yuri got hit a few times.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Kept on going, dude.
Okay. I've seen him. Yeah. I've watched him fight before.
Yeah.
He is fucking stacked, bro. So, okay. So who else? Jamal Hill. Oh, okay. Oh, that was the canceled one. He was supposed to fight.
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird how they do that. Yeah. No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was super busy last night. I have something I was going to tell you here on the podcast that I'm doing. That's as if I don't do enough shit.
Yeah. As if you don't. Yeah.
But it's nice this year because my job's so much more chill and I don't spend my whole weekends working.
Yeah.
I can work on the stuff I want.
For other people.
Yeah. I got us all caught up. Our calendar, our TikTok posts are scheduled out for, the whole next week and everything on, got our episode up and all that good stuff. But last night, I've been working on something for a long time, and I haven't told anybody about it.
Okay.
So, and now I dropped a trailer. So I have another podcast I'm starting, and it's called The Teacher Thought Lab. It's fucking nothing. If you listen to this podcast, you say, if you like this podcast, I have no fucking idea, unless you're a teacher. It's really for teachers.
Yeah.
So it's a podcast specifically for teachers. It's going to be like a monthly release.
Okay.
Super scripted. I don't want to say like NPR style or something, but like segments, and I have a structure I've already kind of laid out, and I'm working on the first episode.
Oh.
The first episode is going to be about overworked teachers, why that's a thing, the history of it, what you can do now, and like how we overcome that and get away. Because, it's personal for me.
Yeah.
So I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. I actually got stalled out months ago. I was about to get further with it, but I wanted to call it Chalk and Awe. And at the last second, I had overlooked something that somebody actually did have a trademark on that.
Oh, okay.
And it was a different thing, but it's still a trademark. You can't fuck with it. And so then I just walked away from it for a while because I was so irritated. And then I came back and started brainstorming names and came up with Teacher Thought Lab.
Okay.
TTL. So
Nice.
So yeah, so there's a little trailer out there. I don't recommend it for everybody. I really don't. I don't recommend it to all of our listeners. But if you know any your teacher friends, tell them about it because it's a niche that's not very full. There's very few teacher podcasts out there, and I think we need one. So that's why. Just letting you know.
$1.
Yeah, if you go to my site, TonyDollar.com now, it's set up so different. There's a main homepage, and then there's a link to the Teacher Talk podcast.
Okay.
There's a link to the Mike and Tony show, and there's a link to my music stuff, which has got all the announcements and stuff about the album coming out. So
nice.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I like to do so much shit, but I do because it keeps life interesting. If I do one thing too much, I just get bored, bro.
Yeah.
I get like, I'm going to say two. I'm tired of saying bro. I need to quit.
Bruh.
People,
Bruh.
I need a nickel jar just for bro.
Yeah.
I really do. These damn middle school kids got me
dude,
just
they
calling
do.
everybody bro.
Bruh.
I say to my
Bruh or
wife,
bro.
my wife looks at me like, I'm going to slap you if
Yeah.
you call me bro again. Stop calling me bro.
Yeah, that's Callie.
Yeah. And I don't blame
Again,
them. It's
middle school.
douchey to me.
Yeah.
Especially a guy my age, walking around calling people bro all the time. Yo, bro. It's okay to say once in a while. Sure. Oh, that's cool, bro. But every once in a while. It's best in cool story, bro. That's the best way to use it.
That is a cool story, bro. No, I think the other context to use it too is when you're trying to say like, dude, like that, like, dude, bruh.
Yeah.
The other one, like, bruh,
Bruh.
come on.
Yeah. You know what my wife says that I love? She got this from the kids too, is when somebody says something or like lets her down or whatever, she goes, brudda. It's so funny because the kids always say that. We say it differently, right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, what up, brudda?
What up, brudda? Yeah.
Yeah. But they say it's always like, brudda. Like, figure your shit out. But yeah. So the podcast, I've got another podcast.
Well,
Pierce.
it's good that you also too. I just said it myself. I hate that. I hate when people say also too. It's also nice that you have set yourself a time where it's like a month where you're not going to be like, I'm going to do it every other week or every week. You know, you have a good, and because you said it's going to be like a scripted kind of a deal, it's nice to get everything prepped up.
Yep.
For the month and be like,
Yes.
I'm going to talk about this and go up on this and instead of just like us with on the fly. Because when you have another person in the room to talk about it,
totally
easier.
100%. No, it's a very different thing. I want it to be something that's actually useful for teachers. Like they walk away feeling a little better, understand they're not alone, knowing we're going through this together, and also hopefully having some kind of takeaway, some kind of solutions that they can have walking away from it. So, and I'm not going to, I dropped the trailer, got the website, not the website. I decided not to do a full-on website. I just, because I do it through, I got an RSS feed and everything just directly. That's the other thing. No video, bro. I'm not doing video. It's going to be audio only.
Yeah.
I don't have time for all that. Can you imagine it's going to be tedious enough.
Yeah.
But no episodes are going to drop until I have 3 in the bag.
Yeah.
Once I have 3, then I'll put 1 out and I'll put them out monthly. And then that way I always have a little bit of cushion, but I'm always working on future episodes and probably talk to my fellow teachers, get ideas, whatever.
That's dope, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
We're talking about a podcast. Just recently, I listen to things and watch things like as I work, have it on background noise and everything like that. And I came across an HBO documentary, the Adnan Syed documentary.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there's a episode 5. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what this is about. That's interesting. I was like, let's watch this. And I must have been out of tune, or again, just didn't even think about it anymore because it was one of those things like, he's in jail. He's not ever getting out, bro.
Yeah.
He's not ever getting out.
Right. We thought this is just not going to be a situation that has justice.
Yeah. No justice on this and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, all right, I'll watch this little update. Dude, I did not know he's out. He's out.
I think I did see that.
Yeah.
It was like last year.
March
Okay.
of this year.
Okay.
It was vacated. His sentence, the whole thing was vacated. But the dude spent like 23 years in jail, bro.
Bro, you're not the same person.
No,
you're not the same person when you come out.
He came out and there was like, and the thing, he goes, you don't even think about these things. He goes, there's no trees in jail, in prison. He was touching the tree. He goes, I haven't touched a tree in 23 years, man. He went to jail at 17 years old. He was an adult. They tried him as an adult. Went to jail at 17 years old. He's 40 years old now.
Yeah.
Touching the tree and everything.
And he's innocent.
And then he got out. Like, right? And the other part is you got to think about as well, like, not only the people that he missed his entire life, friends that have gone on and done things, and they've made families, and they're doing all this other stuff.
Right.
But he was also thinking about the people that were still, like, in jail.
How could you not? Huh?
He goes, dude. Those are my people for 20 years.
Oh, I see.
He goes, now I'm
Yeah.
not gonna ever see them again, because he was in the life sentence.
Wild,
and so he's like, I just can't stop thinking about the people that I woke up with every single day and did things with every single day.
Yeah. Yeah. You never think about that.
Yeah.
Well, you do you see that a lot where people get used to being in prison.
Yeah.
And then they don't know how to be outside of it if they spend, and it's not even their fault, I don't think. I think it's just when you end up, I mean, you can make the argument it's their fault, I guess, if justice was served, right? That's the other thing. How do we know justice is served all the time? I mean, we have so much reason to believe so many innocent people are in jail.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
A lot of people in there. But now, I mean, a lot of places have gone back and tried and retried people, right, with new evidence and new DNA.
Yeah, that's
testing
pretty cool.
And stuff like
but
that.
it's like you said, like with him, it sucks when it's like so
Fucking
many
23
years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a different person. Think about 23 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
I was 23.
Yeah.
Think about, do I look 23? Like, that's a long fucking time ago.
Yeah, bro.
And all the things that have happened in my life that have led to where I'm at now, if I was just behind bars the whole time. In trouble for something I didn't do.
Yeah.
Right? We all agree on that. This dude was innocent. He got falsely put in jail.
Yeah. But it also sucks too for the girl's family, right? Because now there's like nobody responsible for it. They have other suspects.
That's a good point.
In the case and everything, and they're gonna try to bring those up as the suspect that were there. But yeah, that's
part of the reason I think that people get falsely convicted is because
they're like, we need to pin it on somebody.
Yeah, in humans, there's such a hunger for
somebody needs justice.
Yeah, justice. Yeah, we got to get them back, or like we got to figure out who it was and punish them. And that's not always. Unfortunately, that's the sad part. Is it's not always possible.
Yeah.
Sometimes things just go unsolved, and nobody knows what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
it's pretty terrible. I still don't. I've told you before. I don't understand those people that can do that. And I think most people probably don't. Like, I would hope that most people, like, if you killed somebody, first thing I do is I'd go turn myself in, bro. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, even if they had it coming, even if they attacked me, like whatever it is, I'm like, we're going to the authorities to like.
Yeah.
Somebody died here, so. I won't be able to sleep at night. I'm not going to be doing a podcast.
You're not burying the body.
I'll be like, podcast is canceled.
You're not burying the body dollar. You're not
no. Though you would show up if I called you. I know. Because you're that loyal. But nah, I can't. I don't know. It just seems like anything like that, or like doing something and leaving it behind or something like that, like a hit and run or anything like that. Even if you totally got away with it, a lot of people I think would be like, high five.
The guilt. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. But I would guess, my guess would be the vast majority of people would feel guilty. So even if they went on with their life, they're still going to have after effects just from knowing what they did or knowing they did something wrong. I have to get off of TikTok sometimes because like those videos of, it was like some guy, it was like some old dude living in his house by himself. And he was like a serial killer from like 30 years ago or something. Yeah, and they like find him and they're like, hey, little did they know, they just sent in a regular looking person at first to like get him to come out, and then they arrested him or whatever. And he's like, he's like 78 years old or some shit.
Been done.
Yeah, but it's wild that dude was living like what kind of life?
Well, I think I read somewhere online that like in your neighborhood right now, there's a possibility that someone is fucking locked up in a basement.
What are the odds of that? Not high, I would hope.
I don't know, dollar.
It's like 1 in 30. There's people locked up all over the place. Oh, I hope not, dude.
That's the thing. Like it's a possibility though.
Yeah. Same with the sex offender stuff, right? And
well, yeah, but they have to register.
The big one I wonder about is always murderers. Like, how many people do get away with it, and how many have I ever interacted with? Right? Isn't that a question you wonder sometimes?
Yeah.
Like, if I ever interacted with, even if it was just at a 7-Eleven, buying something from the cashier. And that dude killed 3 people, but nobody ever found out. You know what I mean? I wonder weird questions like that because you know that those crazy people are out there, people that are off socially or whatever, you know?
All right. Statistically, the odds of a serial killer living in your neighborhood, so let's just say a serial killer living in your neighborhood, are pretty low.
Okay.
Given that they're very rare demographically. The FBI estimates that there's anywhere between 25 and 50 active serial killers right now at any given time.
How many?
25 to 50?
Right now?
Yeah. Active serial killers.
Huh. And is that worldwide or is that U.S.?
U.S.
Hmm.
At any given time.
Hmm.
And so compared to the population of the United States, 340 million, that means there's a serial killer in every 10 million. 1 in 10 million people is a serial killer. Statistically.
Okay, that's decent, I guess. I guess.
So the odds of having a serial killer in your neighborhood is 1 in 353,345.
Oh, so 1 in 353,000?
Yeah.
I want to just see like what that's comparable to.
You're like, how big is my neighborhood? 353,000. Shit! There's one here. There's somebody here. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. To put 1 in 153,000 odds into perspective, it can be compared to various everyday scenarios. It is an extremely rare but not impossible event. The following examples. Okay. I'm trying to find. Okay. It is significantly more likely than being killed by a shark. 1 in 3.7 million. It is less likely than being killed by a bee sting. 1 in 6 million. That's not nothing.
Yeah.
That's not nothing, dude.
Well, here's this. A typical block contains about 100 people,
Okay.
roughly. So, I mean, what's a neighborhood consist of? A few blocks?
I don't know. It depends. Some are big.
Like, I don't know. 10
Yeah.
to,
I don't know
10
that
to
we're
20
gonna get-
people per acre, it says.
Yeah. Still, it's not 0, right? What if it's higher? What's the odds of getting struck by lightning? Do you know?
I don't know.
Let's see. Odds of.
I know that you're more likely to get struck by lightning than win the lotto. That's always been the comparison.
Right.
What is it, dollar? Is it high?
1 in 15,300.
Of getting struck by lightning?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot, though.
15,000 is not that much. That's a concert. That's a big ass concert.
That's not a big ass concert.
That's a
That's like a Rapids game.
Okay.
There's like 17,000 people at a Rapids game.
I would not have guessed that getting struck by lightning was that likely.
But that's one out of that whole group.
Still, it's low odds, I guess. I am a math guy.
And it's
Like,
going to be that dummy that's out in the open, dollar.
I'm a paranoid math guy, so
it's going to be the dummy that's out in the open. Okay, so it's not like
yeah. Yeah, I had to check myself when we were in Florida. I wanted to go swimming, and there was a thunderstorm.
what
I didn't do it.
I was like,
No,
what?
no.
Wait, do you swim when it's raining too?
Yeah,
No, dollar.
yeah, I know. Well, it's a Colorado thing. It's not a California thing. The odds of that happening are 0. Like the fact that you're out swimming and it's raining is not going to happen. But in Colorado, shit happens a lot, and there's
Yeah.
thunderstorms like crazy.
Yeah.
No, I did a little deep dive just to check in on it, and I was like, yeah, never fucking do that, bro. Never. Especially now that I see the odds
Yeah.
that it's 1 in 15,000. I mean, if you're at a stadium, that's somebody's going.
Someone's getting struck.
Somebody's getting struck. You know?
Okay, so that makes more sense too now. Like when they
Yeah.
have when they say seek shelter when you're like at a stadium, because you always sit there, you're like, it's fucking just rain, bro. It's just rain.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
okay.
You never know when there's rain clouds. There can be thunder and lightning. Yeah. Hey, I had a question for you. I was curious if you know this. I don't know if you know this or not. How fast do you type?
How fast do I type?
Yeah. Do you know your words per minute?
I think last time I checked, it was something like 90, 95.
Wow. So you're up there with me.
Yeah.
So I extended a challenge
Okay.
to my students because in our homeroom class we do like a lot of social emotional learning stuff and meditation, and we build social skills and stuff like that, but we also have games and fun things we
Yeah.
do. So they all have Chromebooks, and so
Yeah.
we had them do like this page. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like you race cars but you're
Yeah.
typing,
Uh-huh.
right? And so it just measures your typing speed and tells you and your accuracy and everything.
Yeah.
And so mine was 90. and I with a 98% accuracy.
There you go.
And so I told the kids, I put it on the board, and I said, anybody who beats this, I'll buy you lunch. Because I was like, they ain't no fucking way that any of you are going to do this.
Yeah.
And no one did for a while.
Oh, for a
There's
while.
this one Asian kid in the back.
Okay.
Super smart guy. Great at math. He's just an overall like very dedicated student.
Yeah.
Apparently, homeboy can type.
Cook. He's cooking.
He was 1.1 word short, right? But he was 99% accurate.
Oh,
So 89 words per minute,
99.
99% accuracy.
Ooh.
So
It's a tie.
yeah.
It's a
So
tie. We'll say it's a tie.
what was it he wanted? Canes, Raising Canes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went buy him lunch. I got no choice. I said I'd do it. I just was blown away. I really thought there's no kids in 8th grade that can type 90 words per minute. Because I told him you also have to hit the accuracy. You can't have 90 words per minute.
Yeah.
And your accuracy is 22%.
22%.
Just going across the keys like this until it fucking ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was curious about that. I didn't even know what I typed. I would have guessed I was like 60. I didn't really know.
Yeah. I type with authority $2. I'm like, yeah.
Because we were fucking raised on those real keyboards, dude.
So yeah,
Not
so
these
like
little
when I
flat
type, like,
keys.
because like every time I remember, like when I went into the office at my last place, I had my own office, right?
Okay.
And the person that was next to me in the next office could hear me typing.
Yeah.
Because like when I type, I go, I'm like,
Yeah.
and like when I'm done with this, usually like when I'm done with a sentence, like when I go to hit enter, like on a message or something like that, I go. I always do that. I always do the emphatic enter. Go. Bam!
I feel like you're a character out of Seinfeld.
It's like
The guy who types like that.
and so my old coworker Rhonda, she used to say that. She's like, I can hear you typing in there. And like when I was on like calls or something like that, Zoom calls or anything like that, Teams calls,
Yeah.
they would ask me to mute my mic
You were that loud.
because when I type, I'm also doing stuff, as I'm on a meeting, right, answering emails, and responding to DMs and stuff like that. And so they would always be like, "Can you mute, Mike? Can you mute Mike?"
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Fire this shit off. It's so loud. Yeah, because you can't hear it.
yeah,
People like that. What's that called? Where people like sounds. They watch those videos that are like super
ASMR.
good ASMR,
Yeah.
right? People like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I kind of have a thing for typing. Like I like it when I can hear it.
You can get
like I'd be
keyboards.
like, guys, you asked him to mute again. Like that was nice, Pierce.
you can get keyboards that make those clicking noises.
Oh yeah, no, I know because
I
my
have
kids
those.
play video games. They have
Yeah.
the CPU video game keyboard stuff and
The
it's just-
typewriter sound.
Oh, bro, they're so crazy. Like they're really loud.
Yeah.
super loud, and they're satisfying too when you're typing.
Yeah,
But it's
because
loud.
it's the feel of the click when it goes on the things.
See, those are the keyboards we had when we were young. They weren't quite as extreme as these,
Yeah.
but they still were. They had those thick ass big keys that you pushed way down and made the clicking sound. Yeah,
It always sounds like
and that space bar. Ka-dunk,
typewriter.
ka-dunk,
Yeah,
ka-dunk.
yeah, the big one. I am an ergo though person for work. When I work, I have the ergo keyboard that's split up like that.
Sure, yeah.
So my hands are like this.
That's what I had when I worked.
So
in
it's that V shape that goes out
yeah.
like that for my hands.
Yeah.
That's the keyboards that I use for work.
For
when I
sure.
play games and stuff like that, it's the regular
Mm.
keyboard.
Yeah,
gaming
that's good.
keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully I don't spend that much time typing on a keyboard for long periods anymore.
Yeah.
But I used to for sure. Or like be on it. So but
Yeah.
I'm fully for that. So as a guy with a history of wrist problems and elbow problems, like you gotta take care of that stuff. And that stuff is real.
Yeah.
The ergonomic positions. People have put some thought into like how your
They
body
do.
sits naturally,
Yeah.
as opposed to always having that wrist twisted and pushed your hands
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, I know.
It's
You have to
weird.
have your whole setup.
Just looks
Like-
bad.
Again, this is the old man podcast, so now we're talking about ergonomics.
Ergonomics and fucking tendonitis.
But I mean, on my what's it called? On my home setup, right? I got my I have 3 monitors. I got 2 curved, then I have a vertical monitor for like messages and
Nerd.
stuff. Yeah, nerd. I'm a big nerd, dude. I'm about
Yeah.
efficiency dollar.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that I am about
like it.
efficiency. And the other day I was on a call, and the kitten, got the kitten, And she jumps up on the thing and she's like just walking around back and forth. I'm like, okay, whatever. She's fine. She just said that. And everyone's always like, oh, it's the cat. It's the kitten. I'm like, yeah. And then all of a sudden she like stares at the screen. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Dollar, this kitten jumped on top of my monitor and just goes, and it was like hanging over the monitor like this, like, I'm stuck. And like, I was like, dude, what did you do? And just like said, whoop. So one of my monitors were all wonky and it was the monitor that had my camera on it. And so like all of a sudden, like I'm on video and the camera goes woof and it's just like on my chest now. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like,
cats, dude. Cats are a whole another thing. They're so different than dogs. They've got their own personalities. Just that's the kind of shit cats do.
Yeah, dude.
And they seem smart as fuck, and like in a different way than dogs. Dogs are smart, but like kind of dumb and friendly-ish.
Yeah.
Whereas cats are like super sharp and like
yeah. I always joke around
sneaky.
like I love dogs, right? I love Duchess, Pumpkin and everything like that. But yeah, dogs are kind of goofy. And like you can yell at a dog, you can scold a dog and be like, dude, no, bad. But like a second later, if you're like, who's a good girl? Who's a good baby? They're like, oh yeah, I'm a good girl.
No, a cat holds a grudge.
Yeah. The cat's like, he's like, come here.
Yeah.
Come here. And the cat will just sit there at the end, just like looking at you like, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I don't want to go over there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I remember what you did.
Yeah.
Jerk.
I remember.
Okay, so cats have an excellent associative memory. They remember what happened and who was involved. If a person accidentally steps on their tail or grabs them too roughly, they might associate that person with pain or fear. It's not spite, it's self-protection. The next time they see you, their brain recalls that discomfort and says, better keep my distance. Wow. Huh. Oh, and cats need an emotional cooling off period. So cats, just like you were saying, like a second later, the dog's like, wait, oh, we're good? Oh,
yeah,
okay,
we're cool. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, whereas cats do have emotional responses and can stay wary or aloof for hours or days if they felt threatened. Once trust is rebuilt, usually through calm presence, soft voice, slow blinking. Oh, that's true. Cats when they're calm, they blink really slowly, huh? Like almost like in a sleepy kind of way.
And when cats are like ready to play or just like active, have the zoomies.
Yeah.
Their pupils are like, vroom, they get big and dark, right? I call them dinner plates
Yeah.
because their eyes go zoom and they're just like, ah.
Yeah. Their eyes dilate quickly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so they're just like all big. That's nuts.
I wonder why that is. Why do the cats' eyes dilate like that when they're like?
It's probably predator
playful?
based, I would think.
Huh?
Right? Yeah, maybe look that up. But I think that it would be based on, just being able to have keen vision. I don't know if I wonder how many cats were nocturnal historically.
Yeah. When cats' places are dilate due to physiological response known as the fight or flight response.
So it's again tied into that same kind of stuff.
Thing. Yeah. So the purpose of the dilation is to enhance their So when they're like their eyes are all
they could
dilated,
see hella good.
They're like, yeah. I mean, they can already see.
Yeah.
Way better. Jeez.
I'm curious, like what percentage of cats are nocturnal?
Yeah.
Well, we don't really know.
A good amount. I mean, jaguars hunt at night, right? Panthers, for majority, they're
Clouded leopard, jungle cat.
Yeah.
Jungle cat? That's the name of that kind of cat?
Yeah.
It's just called jungle cat?
Yeah.
Golden cat, marbled cat. Oh, those are diurnal cats. The golden cat and the marbled cat and the Asiatic. Oh, no, it's the Asiatic golden cat, sorry. Those are diurnal, which means that they have two, like what we talked about with ancient humans. Some people have a theory that people have slept twice a day. Huh.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, there's 40 to 45 recognized cat species. That's nuts. Yeah. I was just thinking about that because, when you have the dilated pupils, you can see good in the dark.
Yeah.
And there's nothing scarier than getting hunted by a fucking big cat in the dark.
Oh, dude, you wouldn't even know.
Oh, my God, dude. Like a panther or something?
They're so quiet, too. That's the other thing as well, right? They're pads.
You don't know they're
feet.
there, yeah. They know you're there way before you do.
Well, and then also that like heightens, senses, right? Their smell.
Sure.
Just like deer, right? Deer and elk and all that stuff. They can smell
Yeah, we're
things.
screwed with any kind of...
We got brains, dollar.
Yeah, but any predator in the wild, just one of us by ourselves, or even just me and you. We had both of us, two big, strong guys. We're fucked.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. On the evolutionary chart, they were like brains, thumbs. That's what you guys got. Like, wait,
figure it out.
Can I smell something like far, far away?
Yeah.
No. How about can I see things far, far away?
Nope.
No. Mm-mm. Can I hear things far? No. Brains, thumbs. That's what you guys get.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And with the thumbs comes upright, right?
Yeah.
So you not only have thumbs, but you have free hands. So you have graspable hands.
Yeah.
These long arms. Interesting.
It makes us slower too because we're upright.
Yeah, no matter what, you'll never convince me. Something's not right, though. Something's not right with people. Like, we don't fit in, dude. Something that people say, oh, it was alien intervention, or that, they started eating mushrooms and that's why, or it was God created Adam and Eve, whatever you want to say. Bears, cats, tigers, lions, dinosaurs.
Yeah.
We're not in the same group, dude. We are not in the same group. Look how we've changed the surface of this planet in this particular way. Does not mean we couldn't just the earth could just banish us like that. And we're probably on the verge of it, let's be frank. But nothing has ever really changed it in the way that we have. We control the environment.
Yeah.
No species does that. I mean, they manipulate it here and there. You see that. If you count a bird building a nest, maybe.
Yeah.
Right? But to the degree to which we do it, unbelievable.
Yeah.
We're pretty cool. Pretty ugly. Pretty weird. Walking around on two legs with these big old hands with 5 fingers. Drink cups of coffee. Riding e-bikes.
Doing podcasts.
Yeah, doing podcasts.
$250. That's
quite a milestone.
It is. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. Did you see my post on Instagram? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I think you did. I tagged you in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so happy we do this podcast. This is the fact that I'm doing another podcast now and like sort of springboarding off with all these years of experience now doing this. It's a very different thing that I'm going to do, but it's so cool that we do this because it's effortless. That's what I love about this show. We just show up, we bullshit, we're two regular guys, and we just try to be authentic.
Yeah.
Right? And we talk, we have guests on. A lot of times we don't even have guests. We just sit here and we just talk it up and explore life. And I think it appeals to people. I think the reason that people listen is because it's relatable.
Yeah.
And something about listening to conversations is, to me, just enjoyable.
Yeah.
It depends, right? If you don't like the people. I've had that. You ever have a show where it's like you enjoy it, but there's one person on there?
Yeah,
like,
Stephen A. Smith.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah. Calling you out right now, Stephen A. Yeah, that guy's irritating. He's irritating too because he's like all talk. It's all just a big facade. It's a big character.
No, he can box, Dollar.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Listeners, please, if you don't know about this, go look at the footage of Stephen A. Smith hitting the pads.
Yeah.
Looks like he's throwing a fucking softball pitch. I don't know what he was doing. It was insane.
The uppercut.
Long, skinny arms, big old white torso. Yeah. Somebody commented on one of them was like, what's he doing? He's like, punching him in the dick? What's he trying to do right there? Yeah, no, that's no. See what I mean? We just talk about whatever, and it's an excuse to just hang out and have time in a time when, especially fathers, right? Of a household that we're supposed to be working all the time and we're always busy, head down, keeping the house up, doing the upkeep, all that shit. It's nice that we have that time to sit down and just be human beings and just explore ideas and talk about shit and get what average people are thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're average people. So no offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not spectacular. I would say I'm busy as fuck.
Yeah.
I do a billion things, but
yeah. No, and also like the guests that we've had on, like I was saying before.
That's what we talked about before the show.
Yeah. That we were, there's no correlation whatsoever. We always said that we like to have people that do cool shit on the podcast, but like people that we've had on, we're already successful, but they've gone on and like they're more.
Yes.
And they're doing more things and doing our outreach. Like, Tony Two-Tone, when he was on here, he was doing good stuff with his music stuff, right?
Guy.
But then now he has his business and he's going out. Justin Freeman,
you were telling me about Justin Freeman before the show. Go back and listen if you haven't. He's been on a couple times.
Yeah.
He's down in history as my official favorite guest.
Yeah.
He's a pretty phenomenal guy.
Yeah.
But
He went to, I mean, he traveled to Diomede Islands to help out,
Talked about those remote ass islands with polar bears out there.
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
polar bears and being on near the Russian islands and can see the Coast Guard
See
on the
Russia.
other island. Yeah.
Yeah. You could see Russia.
But like him as well, he did his tuning thing with the Mazda stuff, and he's now living in Brazil,
Which is crazy.
full on and doing it.
What if
as
he's
a
learning
business
Portuguese?
and, like, I don't know, dude.
Probably.
But yeah, it's like
Can't wait to talk to him again. But that's the thing. Yeah. That's what I mean is I think because I bet you that there's haters out there. I mean, we know there's haters out there. You see them in the comments all the time. They got nothing better to do. But we are not Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
We are not we're not like dominating the podcast space. We don't do it to dominate the podcast space. We're here because this is fucking fun. I love making it. I love talking with you.
Yeah.
And I think people talking together is the best way to figure shit out in the world. But there are people that hate, and say, oh, after all these years, you're 250 episodes in, you're still in the thousands of listeners. Why haven't you gotten to something bigger? You're clearly doing something wrong. And you see people in the, comments, podcast equipment is too cheap these days. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You can't afford everything in this day. I guarantee it. Like, we've been building this for years.
Yeah.
And so I realized that doing something like podcasting when you are not giant, when you are in your 40s, when you do have a day job and a family to take care of, it inspires other people around you to remember that we got to be creative in life too.
Yeah.
We got to have fun, man. We got to do things that we just do just because we like doing them.
Yeah.
And I think our society, what you see in those hate comments is that there's this idea in our society that it's like, if you're not, you don't have millions of followers and you're not perfect looking and you don't have all this shit, you haven't really made it. And I told you, when I almost died a few years back, I've already made it, dude.
Yeah.
This is making it to me because we can do this and we can sit down and have fun. So that turned into more of a rant than I thought it was going to be. But I really do love doing this podcast. It's been a fun thing, and it's fascinating that people listen to it to me. And I don't think about it too much. I hope you don't either.
Well, it's funny because like we always joked about like when we first started off, when me and you were just playing around.
Uh-huh.
And it was on Libsyn when we
back
first
in the day.
started.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're just going to record it. And then you accidentally let out
Released
that little 30-minute time that we did. And
Yeah, the episode title was like test recording or
Yeah.
some shit.
and like it got like 100 or something downloads in like the
Yeah, it was a few
little
hundred.
time that you had on there.
I know.
So yeah.
I know. And I to this day, I guess I understand it now because I liked it too. I like listening to interesting podcasts. But there's different styles, because some of my like I like listening to things like, Joe Rogan or Andrew Huberman's podcast, right? Where it's more conversational, but you learn cool shit. But also I really like super scripted stuff too, where it like breaks down, like mostly I listen to that stuff with fitness.
Yeah.
And I think that's what my problem is I looked for it in education and it's not there. That doesn't, not in, I mean, I'm sure education's this big old giant thing, but it's not there in the sense of specifically for teachers.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's gonna. That one is gonna do big things, dollar. I think it's gonna. It's a nice niche, right? It's like you said, it's not out there, and in a time like even after COVID, right? Like a lot of in your industry quit, bro.
Yeah, and they're still quitting.
And they're still quitting, right? And yeah, I see all the time, like online, like have a position open, teacher, substitute teachers. Like I think they've even like am I mistaken? Like in the charter schools, you were saying that you don't require credentials like right away.
Well, in any schools, you can do that if you're simultaneously getting a teaching license. You can do that. I don't know if it's a charter thing, but there's also workarounds that schools do. They become like, but I see what you mean by charter, like innovation schools and things like that.
Yeah.
Sure.
So they're just trying to get anybody to like come in and help and stuff like that. Yeah.
I know. And I see it because like, why would you want to? Why would you want to go into a profession where you're working with young people whose brains are not fully developed, their personalities are not fully developed, they're not always confident in who they are.
Yeah.
Particularly if you work at a Title I school, you're working with kids who most likely are way behind where they're supposed to be. So they're coming into your class with an expectation of you teaching XYZ when they don't have the previous tools they needed to even understand what XYZ is, let alone learn how to do it. So there's, and then on top of it, there's find a teacher who works 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
They don't exist. It's not possible to do what's asked of most teachers in 40 days, in 40 hours a week. So again, that's why I'm doing that for my first episode. I'm diving into the research behind it and like figuring out what's going on. How did we get to this point? How do we fix it? What's the path look like from here? Why are teachers so damn overworked? Because if we don't fix it, they're not going to be here anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do an episode 2 on AI because that's another big reality that's looming, I think, for teachers.
Yeah.
Is these schools that have come out now that are like 80% AI and 20% teacher, and these kids are outperforming the entire nation by a lot because it's so customized and instant, and you know what I mean? It immediately identifies their misconceptions and then completely it does the things we do in a nanosecond. Right?
Yeah. Like fast.
But is it exactly the same? I don't know, because to me,
No.
it's multi-layered because there has to be a relationship with the kid.
Yeah.
AI doesn't have a relationship. I mean, maybe, I don't know. It gets to know him, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know if it
either
gets
way.
to know them. It just gets familiar with their style of
Yeah.
things that they write and everything like that. So
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why people even teach anymore. I do it, and thank God for the union. People talk a lot of shit about unions, but the union, because the district I work for, there was a strike the year before I started, and it changed everything. It was all over the news and stuff, and I was still in school trying to working at RimCAD at the time and getting ready to start teaching. But I just remember driving by and, honk our horns or whatever, and everybody's out there. And because of that, they created that whole step system. And then every year they're kind of making alterations, and they're having it, now they're putting in all these things to make sure that it goes up with inflation, as inflation seems to be a definite current and future problem.
Yeah.
Where, you know what I mean? It's hard to keep up with, a livable wage is changing because inflation. And so the fact that those unions exist and they work on this stuff, that's why I'm doing all right. You know what I mean? That I can take care of my family and we can, put food on the table. And the other thing is they also reward education. So you get a master's degree and you get paid more.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
Yeah.
was revolutionary, which shouldn't be. Go to, because in most jobs, I think it doesn't matter. There's a lot of jobs out there, and like in our past jobs, right, where a master's is cool, but it's not like it's going to like super up your pay or change anything in particular, other than maybe it makes you better at your job or better at whatever you studied. But in education, it's like literally like what I did my master's degree on. I use that shit every single day. It's like directly applicable.
Yeah.
So it's kind of about time that they're like, hey, if you do more of that, we'll pay you more.
Yeah.
And the longer you're here, we'll pay you more. That's all the union.
Yeah.
Before that, it was just people just getting screwed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially ones who really care and work all those hours and then didn't make shit. But now if a teacher's been in the district for a long time and they have a degree, like they're doing good, bro.
Yeah.
They're doing good. And good is obviously, in the eyes of the beholder.
Is
right?
relative, right? Yeah.
Sure,
It's relative.
sure. Everyone has their different standards of what they want out of life.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, it's always been in my opinion that like, I don't want to say babysitters and make it like sound worse or anything like that, but I mean that's what teachers are doing, right? You're in the class, not necessarily babysitting, but you're taking care of children
Sure.
and young adults. If you broke it down, right? Babysitters, get paid? How many an hour for
Oh my God.
for
No.
one kid?
I don't know, $20
Right.
an hour or something.
Like,
I have no idea.
Like a good amount of money, right?
Mhm.
But if you break that down for a teacher, and they have to responsible for anywhere from like 20 to 25 kids, it's nowhere near.
That's just one class.
That's-
I
yeah,
have
that's what
I
I'm
have
saying, yeah.
108 students total.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think that I don't know. I'm that guy though, and I didn't feel like this until I became a teacher. You
Yeah.
remember? There was a lot of years I wasn't a teacher. I came into it late in life, but when I did start teaching immediately, that's when I was like, they should make like what basketball players make, dude.
Yeah.
Like the shit they put up with, what they do all day, and of course, and I think, if you made it a more elite of a career and made it higher paying, but also became pickier about who you take and then people would flock to it. People would want to do it because of the challenge, I think. But the truth is right now is most teachers are just extremely overworked.
Yeah.
They got way too much to do. They're in a stressful environment, and kids will be kids. Like you said, that's the part I don't think they'll ever figure out with the AI shit.
Yeah.
Sure, but if you're going to put them, maybe they'll just all do it individually. But like if you've got them in a classroom together, kids are going to fight. Kids are going to talk shit. Kids
Yeah.
are going to do whatever they're going to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember we did a thing called Junior Achievement. And Junior Achievement like is a deal where you basically go to schools and you teach them about like finance, right? Or just not finance, just like life in itself. And this particular one, we were talking about like how to get set up and everything for life, essentially, and being prepared to like pay bills. And if you have this amount of money you're taking in, you're going to pay this, for rent and this and that, right? And so that's what we were teaching on, and it's in high schools. And in one of the classes, not mine that we were in, one of the classes, a fight broke out in the middle of class.
Yeah. What's AI going to do about that?
Yeah, it's just like, like bam, like
Oh, for
like,
sure.
and you're just like, oh my god. And the thing was, it was like between a girl and a guy.
Yeah.
I was like, wow,
Yeah,
dude,
that
like,
bro. That's what I mean. If you just talk to a teacher who's been at it for a while, people
There's
don't
nothing they haven't
understand the
seen. Yeah.
shit you have seen, the things you've been through, the weird moments you've had. Like it's just a crazy fucking job. It's just crazy. You're in a building surrounded. They way outnumber us.
Yeah.
Right. The kids are way more than teachers and the staff and everything combined. The grown-ups are way less than the kids. And I always joke about that. I'm like, whoever came up with that dumbass system, even just 30 kids in a class, like whose idea was it? It was like, we can teach some high-level math from one math teacher to 30 kids at a time that all learn differently and have different styles of learning and are on different levels and different backgrounds and literally different languages. Because I have a period this year, it's been great for my Spanish, bro. I don't know if I mentioned it, but my Spanish is in full effect. Because I have my third period class. It's like 90% Spanish speaking only.
Okay, wow.
And I have a push-in who speaks Spanish. Because that's that. But imagine if I didn't, bro. That's what I'm saying about teachers. Like, they don't pay me extra because I speak Spanish. I could, I suppose. I could go and there's a system where I can go in and like take a test, and I don't even know if I'd pass it though. But I do know I successfully teach that class in Spanish every day, and I translate for my English people. It's really funny that every once in a while I'll catch the eye of one of my white students sitting there just looking at me like clueless, and you're like, oh, it's reversed. Like, oh yeah, by the way, for my English speakers, that is da-da-da-da-da.
You're like, what? What is going on?
Everyone's raising their hand, and they're like, what was the question? It's pretty funny.
They look at you and go, okay. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah. But education is not one size fits all. So I always joke about that. I'm like, the best education would be one-on-one.
Yeah.
Like when I sit down with my own kids and show them something in math, it's so damn effective when you're one-on-one, like tutoring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a real problem being like, okay, there's you and there's 110 of these kids.
Yeah.
You got to get them all to learn this. And like, well, some kids are on a third grade math level. Some kids are advanced. Some kids have already done this, right? You have all that and you got to in the same period. By the way, there's somebody sitting in the back with a clipboard making you sweat.
Yeah.
Right.
Notating everything that you do.
And you're getting rotated. You get these evaluations, that make or break you.
Yeah.
You have to, I guess they don't make or break. That's an exaggeration. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
The unions make it a little bit harder for teachers. And I think that's what some people get mad about. They see that side of it and they're like, these fucking teachers doing whatever the fuck they want. Anytime I hear people talking about shit about teachers, that's always my first thing is like, go try it.
Yeah.
Just go observe just go to a middle school for a day and follow a student around and go to all their classes.
Yeah.
And just see what teachers are dealing with. When someone's fucking chucking something at somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ripping something off the wall.
Or just tapping somebody. Just tapping somebody.
Dude, I have a kid that I really like.
Again.
He's really smart and he's a great kid. But dude, he just fucking let one go the other day in class. And he thought it was the funniest shit in the world and everyone was upset with him. But it was kind of funny and it was a one-off, right? And I think he learned the lesson of it because it was a one-off. The next day, guess who tried it again? I didn't hear anything, but like 3 kids' hands went up and they were like, hey, mister. I was like, what's up? And they're like, so-and-so needs to go to the bathroom. Okay. And then one kid literally said, yeah, so-and-so needs to take a shit.
Yeah.
I was like, this is teaching life. Anyway, back to transformations. We're going to 190-degree rotation here.
Mister, he's He's working on something good.
Yeah. One student had their shirt over their nose, like I was like, this is it. You know what I mean?
This is my life. Yeah.
Yeah, and definitely fights. The beefs
dude.
and the drama between boyfriends and girlfriends and all this crazy shit. And it's hard being a teacher because they don't want to be there, bro.
Their hormones are also running wild, bro. Just like
undeveloped frontal lobes, impulsivity up the ass.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't play though. They come back from lunch sometimes.
Yeah.
Just literally jumping and running and hollering and hooting, just doing.
What's all this hooting and hollering?
No, I let them get all settled.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we'll just wait. Sometimes, if I have time, I'll watch the clock just tick. Fucking they're walking around. It looks like it's a concert that hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
People just standing out there. Waiting to see a joint. Like, what are you guys fucking doing? This is class.
Yeah.
You know how to come in every single day. So I wait till everybody gets settled, and then usually I do my little clap, clap, and then everyone gets quiet and looks. And I'm like, take note of where you are right now. Are you standing up? Are you not in your seat? Is your pencil moving? Is your name not on it? And then they're like, oh, I'll get there. I'm like, nope, just hold on. Everybody stand up. Push your chairs in. We're going to go outside, and we're going to try this one more time. Oh, my God. That's our life, though.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what I'm really rated on more than anything, I do get rated on my relationship with students and stuff.
Yeah.
But the bigger thing is, did they learn what the state says they have to learn this year?
Yeah.
Can they do it on their own now? And at the end of the day, to get to that, you have to do shit like that, where you're taking them outside or in the other side of it, making positive phone calls home all the time. I love doing that.
Yeah.
So-and-so's killing it, bro. They are just, because now you won that kid and they're going to set a good example. And,
Yeah.
Try to start my new podcast. I'm turning this into the teacher podcast. Who cares?
The thoughts.
No. This podcast will never fucking be that one. It's not even explicit. There's not even going to be an explicit warning on it. Because this is the cool podcast.
This is
me. I'm going to be real. It's the nerdy podcast where I get to nerd out and be my true self. And on here, I get to be cool.
Yeah. I'm not just a regular teacher. I'm a cool teacher.
I don't know, Pierce. What do you say? I think change the subject here.
You want to hit up a little of those
fun facts.
So yeah, if you want to be part of the fun facts, again, as always, just let us know. DM, message, email.
Once a week. Hitting you with the craziest facts. He's been challenged many times, folks. Many people say there's no way that's true. It's never, not a single fun fact in the history of the show has ever been disproven. Yeah. There's people who make that argument. There's a couple of people out there that have said, it's a little off.
Yeah.
But no one's been able to say it's not true.
It's completely off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Wedding rings are worn on the left ring finger because in ancient Egypt, it was believed that the only finger with the vein leading directly to the heart.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah. Because the left side, right?
There's stuff to
heart.
that, right? There's even like reflexology and all
Yeah.
that, like the way the body's set up.
Yeah.
Ties to different organs.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I don't know if we did this one last week or not, but I love the impulsive people are also more likely to procrastinate, a paradox caused by the tendency to act on moment-to-moment attractions that stand between them and getting something started.
Yeah.
And I don't think we did actually talk about that one before. That's me. That's me.
I just did that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. I am impulsive. I do procrastinate, but I also feel like I've spent most of my life battling that shit and coming up with strategies to undermine my natural wiring.
I procrastinate, but I am not impulsive because it takes me a while to do things. Like even like stuff like for example, again, I don't buy things for myself very often, right? I'm not that type of person. Like fine, I'm like just sit there, I'm like, should I get this? Nah, I shouldn't get this. No, I shouldn't.
I know.
And it's always like it's usually like somebody makes
you
Christmas, or makes you, right? And you're just like, oh, okay, yeah. Like otherwise, I know you wouldn't have.
Or you walk off and leave
Got
it,
it.
and then
Yeah.
Tiara goes back and buys it.
But yeah, I'm the opposite of that. I procrastinate, but I'm not impulsive.
Let's see. Stevie Ray Vaughan's performance with Double Trouble in 1982 was the first by an unsigned band at the festival, a significant event in his career.
Wild.
He was one of the greatest, dude.
Yeah.
Stevie Ray Vaughan was so fucking good.
Well, his brother too, right? They were just ridiculous, like guitarists, just artists in general.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's wild.
He was a smart guy too. I like some of the interview questions. If you've ever seen him, like somebody asked him one time to compare him and Jimi Hendrix, and he just had like the perfect answer. If you haven't, go look it up.
This $1. Scientists once put mice in a maze and exposed them to loud, heavy metal music. They didn't finish the maze. All they ended up doing was killing each other.
Jeez. Holy shit. Yeah,
dollar.
Some of these are so crazy. Bananas have a natural amino acid called tryptophan, which when your body turns into serotonin and can make you feel happier and help you sleep better.
Yeah.
It's bananas.
Yeah.
Make
Just
life
like
better.
turkey. Just like turkey. Turkey
It is,
has a little bit
has
of
tryptophan as well.
Yeah.
Mhm. And particularly, I think, isn't it supposed to be turkey with a warm glass of milk?
Yeah.
It's
Something
supposed
like
to be
that.
like
Yeah.
the sleep serum.
The sleep serum. What else you got, dollar?
Los Angeles, full name is El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora la Reina de los Ángeles de Porciuncula? Porciuncula.
Yeah. Like back in
Bro,
history.
What?
Back in it, yeah.
I had no idea. That's the full name of Los Angeles?
The Angels.
That's crazy. That's so long.
City of Angels.
The city of our Lady of the Queen. I don't know how you translate it. I don't know what that last word looks like.
Angels,
Porcupine.
right?
Is it porciuncula or porciuncula? I don't know. That's fucking crazy though. No wonder, and people can't even handle Los Angeles. They shorten it to LA.
Yeah.
Right? It's ironic that the name that everyone shortens
It's shortened.
is
again.
already shortened by like a fifth.
Yeah.
It's 5 times smaller.
Statistically, our galaxy probably contains at least 2 billion planets like Earth.
Say that one more time.
Our galaxy contains at least 2 billion planets like Earth.
Wow. And I wonder what that means exactly, like Earth. Probably similar size,
Yeah.
similar gases and water and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And that's just life as we know it, like we always talk about.
Again, yeah, life as we know it is carbon based,
Yeah.
right? But there can also be some, helium. Maybe there's a helium based life form out there, right?
Could be. We don't
You
know.
know, all kinds of hydrogen based life form, like
Right.
all different kinds of things.
Yeah.
We
don't
only know as familiar as carbon based.
It is bizarre that it does seem like life wants to develop. People say that maybe that's not true, but you know that they've done that when they start mixing shit. Speaking of lightning, they stick electrical shock with like basic proteins that start to form, and
Yeah.
immediately you see life spring up. It's something that seems to just happen.
Well, everything surprises us all the time, right? Because wouldn't they say before that like everything needs sunlight, right?
Yeah,
Like sunlight is needed in order to exist in life.
yeah,
And they've proven that like in pitch black dark caves that like bacteria
right.
thrives
Of course.
still, like
Of course. Yeah, and we've talked about that many times. Volcanoes everywhere.
yeah.
Life
And even
just,
in the deepest depths of the sea where
Yeah.
not a lot of light reaches.
yeah, there's
still
life. Life. So it wants to exist. So
Yeah.
Do you say 2 billion or 200 billion?
2 billion.
2 billion.
Yeah.
Like it makes a difference. Like I know. Do I really
That's
know
an
the fucking difference
unfathomable
between-
number. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 billion. I totally understand that
Yeah.
number. No, I don't, bro. I know if I have $2 billion, I'm super insanely rich. But
Yeah.
it doesn't tell you much. The largest piece of fossilized dinosaur poo discovered is over 30 centimeters long and over 2 liters in volume. Believed to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex turd of all. Wow, that's crazy. This fossilized dung, also named a coprolite, is helping scientists better understand what the dinosaur ate. That's a big turd, bro. 30 centimeters? Wait, is it? How big is 30 centimeters?
Yeah. Like that, right?
Yeah, what is that in inches? Isn't that only like 10 inches?
You look
I'm
it
going to
up.
laugh if humans have had bigger shits than Tyrannosaurus
Tyrannosaurus.
Rex.
Maybe that's the only piece that they
Let's see,
found.
let's see,
$1.
30 centimeters in inches. That's the only piece they found. Yeah, it's 11.8 inches.
Yeah. What's that? No, that was right.
I know humans that have beat that for sure.
$1's like, I have beat that before.
No, we all have those people. We've talked about it.
Oh my God. Yeah.
They want to
Joe.
show it to you, bro.
Yeah. Or
Stop
freaking
it.
Joe, who cracked me up. Joe DeStefano, our second guest that we had on here ever.
Yeah.
When he was talking about when he worked at Cold Stone when he was like a teenager and he had to like, as a teenager in those places, you have to clean the bathroom. And he said that he went into the bathroom that one time and he said there was like a Jimmy John sized turd like hanging out of the toilet.
John size. That conveys the girth.
Yeah, that's what he said. It was hanging out of the toilet, bro. I was like, damn.
It's terrible.
It is terrible, dude. Like,
Oh my god, I would have quit on the spot. I would have quit on the spot. Like, if this falls under my jurisdiction, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm never in charge of turds, especially ones that look like that, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. No, and I remember another time too when my one of my best friends, Justin, he was in a fraternity up at CSU, Colorado State, and we were up there partying and everything, and someone bust into his room at the house, the fraternity house, and was like, "You guys, my shit just survived 3 power flushes." Because like their toilets,
Get to a doctor.
Like when you like flush it, right? It was one of those where it was like flush and it was like whoosh, like it just like the water
And it
just like
survived 3.
he said he goes, it didn't break until the third one in half. I was like, that's fucking something is wrong with your diet, bro. Something is wrong with your diet.
It's like, first of all, something's wrong with your diet and your digestive system. Also, something's wrong with your brain and your social skills.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you're telling us all that.
Also, like
I would have told nobody. If I had a shit that took 3 flushes, I'm not telling a soul, dude. That's just who I am.
I was also think again, me being analytical and the person that thinks of a lot of stuff. I was thinking about it, I was like, your intestines are like, woo, like, right, all wound up inside your body. Yeah. I was like, oh my fucking God. I was like, was that shit just like vertical the entire time in your ass? Like, just like
Backed up
because,
Ugh.
right? I feel like it has to like move around, right? In that little S snake pattern. And
I'm looking at our stats. We just lost a lot of subscribers. That's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God. People are such a variety of beautiful human beings out there.
This one right here, $1. An Oxford study once found out that falling in love costs you at least 2 close friends.
Oh, that kind of makes sense, right?
Right, because you're focusing on one person, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this is, this is who I want to be with. This is who I'm with,
It's crazy. There's always people that don't like it.
Yeah.
There's always somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I have feelings and opinions about the relationship you have with another human. Like, stop.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But it's true. There's always that, like I said, you're focusing on one person, and there's going to be
Somebody
people
who's mad. They're getting that. Now they're getting that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can understand that. This one's so crazy, Pierce. I don't even know where you find this shit. The most children born to one woman was 69. And she had 16 twins, 7 triplets, and 4 quadruplets.
Yeah.
She had almost 70 kids, dude. Bro.
That is, yeah.
That woman
Valentina.
shot.
Valentina Vasilyeva, 18th century Russian peasant, was the world's most prolific mother.
We all know, we all have a relative of hers, probably.
In 40 years, $1, between 1725 and 1765, she had 27 pregnancies, resulting in 16 sets of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets.
Bro.
With 67 of those 69 children surviving.
67. Do you know that at all?
Nuh-uh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 67 of the 69 surviving.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild, $1.
That's insane to me.
Like
Okay, so that
18th century too. Like she was pregnant for more than half of her life.
Had to be.
Yeah, dude.
Had to be. It takes 9 months.
She was pregnant from 1725 essentially to 1765. 40 years.
Where's my fucking how
40,
much?
40 years, bro.
40 years of pregnancy?
Essentially, right?
Why? How many dads?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh man. So getting some all over the place is not a new thing. That's crazy.
She had the good, is what they say.
Yeah. Or the most potent man ever that they don't talk about. She was married to the same guy the whole time.
Yeah.
He fathered 70 kids.
Jeez.
Bob Marley might have fathered 70 kids.
Right? But that's around the world.
Yeah.
What is this? I'm going to have trouble with this word. What is it? Azagoraphobia? Azagoraphobia.
Okay.
is the fear of being forgotten or ignored.
Oh.
Yeah. That's this fucking guy in my video game right now. He keeps on attacking
Well-
people and being a bully. That's this guy.
Hmm. I mean, it's too bad because we're all going to be forgotten.
Eventually.
Yeah, in this plane,
Eventually.
Yeah. These dimensions and this fucking life and universe we're in. I do really think that when we die, though, I just think there's some like time is only this way here.
Yeah.
Like and here is the closest word I have for it. I can't even compare like the difference but I know that there's something bigger that comes after this. I really feel that strongly, and I think it has nothing to do with time. But here on this world, we will all be forgotten.
Oh yeah.
You'll live a life. You'll impact some
just
people.
think about your great grandfather. Do you know your great grandfather?
No, nobody does. Very few people. If not, what about his father or his great grandfather? You definitely don't.
No.
Right? We don't know. We don't know who that guy was. Nobody knows who that guy was.
No.
And if you're really big in history and you make a mark, even then, one day nobody's going to know who Leonardo da Vinci or any Raphael. It's these huge figures or Kant or like any philosophers from the past. One day, no one will know who the fuck they were.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. And those are people who have like the most impact of anyone, right? That actually make a mark on history, that last a significant amount of time. Because for us, a significant amount of time is the blink of an eye in the universe.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the culture that basically like tries to remember as much as like, Dia de los Muertos, when they have the ofrenda and stuff like that, and they put all their family members that have passed away and
and there's
try to remember and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of reverence for ancestors and those who have died, and a belief that they're, somehow in a different place. I get irritated with the language, so they can't really, it's not place, right? If it's talking about time. And that's a huge thing just to get your head around, is the fact that space and time are one thing. Yeah. Space time is literally the fabric of the universe. Figure that shit out. Which is why you can't, people who are confident there's no God, or people who are just confident there's nothing that happens when you die, all that kind of shit. Like, shut the fuck up. Nobody should be confident about anything. We have no idea. This might be a dream you just wake up from. Yeah. Right? This might be you just woke up from a dream. Like, who fucking knows? We don't know. Nobody knows. Yeah. Don't let them tell you they do. So, while I'm here, why not believe in it? Yeah. Why not believe in something good? Why not believe that, if you do good here, it matters in the bigger picture? Yeah. Yeah, but you don't know that it doesn't. But I don't know. You don't know it does. Yeah. It does or doesn't. We don't know anything. Yeah. So it's literally a choice. And I think we see that in the Bible. We see that in lots of old religious texts and philosophical texts, is that belief is fucking powerful. Yeah. It really is. Like, people who believe they can win. Yeah. That's just how it is, right?
Yeah. Another one here that I had. Oh my God, where did it go? I just had it. Oh no. Oh my gosh, where did it go? It's not that.
Well, while we're waiting,
yeah, go ahead.
The oldest fully preserved human body ever found has tattoos.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
Yeah. That's wild.
I mean, it's
some form of ink,
Yeah, all these young kids getting tattoos. Nah, bro. Your great grandfather had tattoos.
Yeah. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
Billionaire Chuck Feeney gave away more than 99% of his $6.3 billion to help underprivileged kids go to college. He is now worth $2 million.
That's karma. Wow.
Yeah.
That's good karma, dude.
It is.
That's the way to live your life. And that's what we're saying. Is like, there's this misperception about what matters. Just when like earlier in this show, when we were talking about the podcast and why you do it or whatever, it's like, I don't know. There's something intangible. There's so many things intangible about, and money to me is one of the easiest ways to see it, because you can have people who are millionaires, even billionaires, who are miserable. And if you're miserable, what is the point? Yeah. We have to ask ourselves, like, what do you really want out of life? And I think especially the younger you are, it seems like that it's more was money. You asked me when I was younger, you want success. You want, like, I want to own stuff, and I want to like, be powerful. And as you get older, you realize it doesn't even matter. Like, no matter how powerful I get, I'll be dead one day, and one day nobody will remember me at all. So what really matters, What really matters, Mike Pierce, is love. And that's the point of this podcast. For real, though. Love your brothers and sisters and family and friends and Mike and Tony, because we're bringing you a podcast every week.
Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share.
And if you listen to the pod, check us out on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's kind of popping over there. Join the crazy
Join the brain rot, is what they say. Join the brain rot, you guys. Not only do you listen to us, but you're also going to rot your brain by TikTok.
100%. You've been warned.
And with that dollar, it is a wrap.
Cheers.